to the line. Finds the back of the net, looks to be Warner Brown.
All right, welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much again for tuning in. And this is Jamaica versus Guatemala preview show. And let me just give you the other around things. We're going to go into the coach interview. We're going to discuss a small portion of the coach interview. We're going to go into the training, a small aspect of what happened at the training. You have seen the training videos already. We're going to do a small review of the game versus BVI, the 1-0. You can consider it as a 1-0 defeat. Many might say ugly win is better than a pretty loss, but why? When you win so ugly, it makes sense to lose there, man. Then we're going to also go into the game, look at the head-to-head in regards to Guatemala. And I personally think we're not supposed to lose to Guatemala, no matter what the circumstance. And then we're going to also look into the possible starting 11. What will that look like? And based off how training look, and you guys have seen it already in the training video, it might not look that good. It might not look that good. Then finally, we're going to finish off with the predictions. What are your expectations of that game? All right, so hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. Don't know if I never for Uno, YouTube wouldn't make no sense. I want to come back for it. Content, hungry for content, greedy for content, consumption of content, like myself, every day. All right, so let's first touch into the coach interview. Quite some really interesting questions asked in the press conference, questions surrounding the local squad. Coach was speaking about the aspect of balance, trying to find the right balance with incorporation of players. And you do know that you'll have one set of people who never like hear that, and another set who said, boy, like what coach has said, based off of that perspective. They also went into the performance about the previous game, the BVI game, and it was just basically, I said, the field, the pitch was a factor. Maybe the inclusion of players coming in is also a factor. Some of the players them aren't really sharp at this present moment. That's also a factor. For me, I don't really want to hear that still. I don't really want to hear that still. Because when they play against teams, I think when they play against teams like these, at some point in time, goal difference can become a problem for you. So when you get small team to beat, I think personally you should just beat them and done and beat them bad too. Let them know themselves, put them in the corner and say, hey, you're not ready yet, you're a small team, and we can box you up just like that. So they're supposed to come at us fearful. Also, he was speaking about the aspect of the tactical deployment of the team. And for me, still, not many persons really bring it up. I still question the aspect of playing a Damian Lowe in a game where your team will have most of the possession. And really and truly, having played 2 CDM, it's not really relevant when you go against a small team like that. Guatemala now, maybe we could understand that. But going up against BVI, really and truly, you don't need 2 CDM for that. But on the other hand, as I say, 3 points. Yes, we get the 3 points. Let's hope we can improve on that performance going forward. Now, looking into the training, what we saw, you can see not a lot of the players look really, really fit. Richard King training by himself, still being assessed. So you know that maybe that might affect the squad selection. Might. Not saying that's the case, but it might. A few players receiving treatment on the treatment board. Look like a hospital. Man, have to strap up. But I say it go. But other than that, the vibe look all right. The moral, the chemistry look okay. I like what I see so far. Even though I never get to see the tactical setup at the training session, and that would I want to see. But I say we know that already. And I hope say probably. The thing is, on YouTube, not feel like we have baddest coach exists, and if we have a team, the team win 10-0, any team we book, USA and Mexico will beat up easily. Yeah, so we believe. But really and truly, not for we last if we're up on the sideline. Last and turn fool. But we get paid for talk, no. So guess what we talk? I got talk. Coach get paid for coach, and him our coach. That's what the thing said. But the training session, it was quite good. The morning condition was very hot. Really, really hot. Maybe them have to start come out early, but them have to wake up early to them bed, get the training out of the way. Or, based off a fact, say, it's going to be a night game. Maybe just do one little night session. Just maybe. if that's the case. Me don't really me don't see nothing in regards to Guatemala. Me don't know if Guatemala train. Me don't know nothing at all. Maybe there's a drop in a Jamaica, come rest and just come play some ball. Maybe, just maybe that's the case. I really don't know where that is concerned. But at the end of the day, I look forward to see a good performance overall. Now, we'll go up against a team where it's so we go far back regards to meetings between these two teams as far as 1969. Far ago that I don't think my mother and father even know each other. Even if they ban it. Well, yeah, my father did ban, father whole. But that's how far the meet. A squad of players like this. And we only can beat the British Virgin Islands 1-0. That makes sense? No, not at all in my book. So if the improver already look on that. I mean, no said that performance would have give any team confidence. Say, we can beat them, boy, man. Us be nice enough. Jamaicans love me nice enough. Two nations. And in our nature still. But me know performance like that versus BVI, the other teams, them, the Trinidad and these teams in the region, and look and say, hey, look at that. And them coach have wind up in players and tell them, look at that. If they think they can come and play us like that, they're in for a rude awakening. No, the interesting point about the Guatemala team is this team is predominantly a local-based team playing in Europe. We're ready, basically. So psychologically, they're coming to this game, even though both teams have already advanced to the third round. This is basically two teams trying to get one over. This is the same Jamaica that drew with Nigeria. Separate the penalties because anyone can win the penalty. But this is the Jamaica that drew with Nigeria. That Nigeria team had Ndidi and these guys in it, a lot of top European players in it. And the Jamaica team itself has a lot of top European players in it. So that game and said, no one, we can't show them too much respect. That I first thing. But we can't go in there and take them light because they will be coming fully confident that they can get the job done over us based on what they have seen in recent time. And if on the back, if they were playing us on the back, want to see a good performance because, well, me not paying the money still, but me I go speak with the fans, they want to pay them money, they want to come and see the boys put in a good performance and give a bit of possible a starting lineup. You don't know, so we always get this wrong, but we do it the same way because we want to do it. 90% of we do it, we don't get it right. But let's see. In goal, automatically, Andre Blake. That's kind of the easiest one. Everybody will get that right. Right back, interesting. Lembikisa finding footing now. So may I go back with Lembikisa. Left back, I'm going with Amar Bell. He went to Gregley. Gregley kind of better in the attacking third than Amar Bell, but Amar Bell is better defensively. And because we're going up against a better opponent, I assume that he will go with Amar Bell in the left back position. Centre back pairing, as I mentioned, we might not see Richard King based on the fact that, as you would have seen in training video, him kind of trained one away. I don't know what happened in the tactical session. Maybe he was incorporated back into the tactical session to indicate that he must start. But based on what I've seen, just the 15 minutes of warm-up, which is nothing. Based on what I've seen, I have to go with that. So I'm going to go with Damian Lowe and Mason Holgate as the centre-back pairing for this one. I've seen Aiden in the training session. He look okay. The coach did mention Aiden illness, and he's back with us now. So my assumption is that Aiden will come back into the squad. So based on the fact that Aiden will come back into the squad, we might move now into a 4-3-3 system or formation, whichever you want to look at it. So I'm going to go back with Aiden in the middle of the park, which is his natural position and someone that we can rely on in regards to retention, hold on to the ball, and linking up the middle of the park with the defense and also the attackers. Beside Aiden, for this purpose, I'm going with Casey Palmer. Now, we want some persons who can handle the ball and short with what fitness Ravel Mars is in, but for some reason, I think a lot of persons would want to see Ravel Mars in this game, but I'm going to go with Casey Palmer on John Russell. John Russell is looking like the more creative player now. He's looking very, very good in the final third. I will need that extra midfielder who's going to assist both Palmer and also Aiden. Someone who can actually help with retention, with some ball retention. We can't hold up on the ball. All if we play against Femi Sixer side and a big fat man up on the team, Jamaica can't hold the ball against we. Or we are hold up on the ball and knock the ball around them. But just for the sake of that. So that midfield three, Isaac Aiden, Casey Palmer, and John Russell, we saw it in the Unity Cup, and I thought that it looked really good. And for some level of consistency, we need that. Consistency, we need that. And in the attacking lineup, we saw Leon Bailey come on. I think the coach will go revert back to Leon Bailey. We saw Kyle Dixon start. Kyle Dixon get a good run. I think the coach is going to revert back to Leon Bailey on the left-hand side. The interesting point is what's going to happen on the left side. Will we see Demargre? And Demargre was actually our best player versus BVI. And then now, the problem here is, will we see Ronaldo Cephas? Now, for me personally, this is my starting lineup. I will go Demargre on the left, and I'm going Ronaldo Cephas down the middle. Now, what would happen with Rona Brown and Romar Boyle? Tough one, really, really tough one, even though the fact that Rona Brown is the one who actually scored in the last game. But you can't, it's tough to drop Cephas. It's tough to drop Cephas. And then now the performance like that would the Margaret come in, unless you might change up and say, you're going Casey Palmer. Sit out the one. Sit out the one at Casey Palmer. And put in the Margaret on left hand side, in which he played in the last game. Look really, really good. Play more of a 10 than anything else. And bring back Cephas on the left hand side, Rona Brown down the middle, Leon Bailey on the right hand side. I even Roman Burrell. But I think I'm going to go with Cephas down the middle and Gray on the left hand side. I think I'm going to go the way there. We'll see how it go. Anyways, prediction. Boy, every time I predict him, man, if he win 6-1 the last game. 6-1, you know. And the man only win 1. So if I predict 2 of them probably lose. I've got pretty more. All right. I'm going to say, here we go. Jamaica, Guatemala. We make every game difficult. No matter how easy it is, we make it as difficult as possible. It's in our nature to make a game hard. It's in our nature to struggle. We like suffer. So I'm going to say Jamaica 2, Guatemala 1. Or we concede. I don't know. I know defenders us don't kick the ball and win a goal. We don't know. We don't trust them. We don't trust them. We don't trust them. We just do some foolishness at some point in time. But I feel like Guatemala might get a penalty or something. Oh, we don't know. You make up your mind on that. Anyways, 2-1 Jamaica. And that put in a round 3 and also top in the group. Big up on yourself. Tell me on your starting lineup and also tell me on your prediction in the comment section. Like, no. Soon again, people. Big up on yourself. MG Sports TV. We're out. God bless. Boom. Now, I mean, outside, as me say. And the girls say, what? Outside.